So this is going to be a reading for my Virgos. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be looking at the next 48 hours, so March 18th through the 20th. And let's get into it. If you're new, make sure that you're subscribing if you want to see more of my content in the future. And if you are interested in seeing daily free, I had to put that, free tarot horoscopes, make sure that you do follow me on my Instagram and Twitter. That's where I post them. You can follow me at Mystical Crystal Tarot on Instagram and Mystical Crystal on Twitter. It's spelled just like how my YouTube name is for those messages. And yeah, if you want a personal session, that information as well will be listed in the description box. My link tree will be listed there. All right, Virgos, how is March 18th through the 20th looking like for them? Okay, so let's go ahead and discuss what's going on. So the first two cards we're going to look at, overall energy, we have the Four of Swords as well as the fifth house. So overall energy, you're going to be taking a mental break from possibly speaking to someone that you're romantically dealing with or just possibly having issues with the Four of Swords. You may be feeling as if you have to go into a state of contemplation to really make sense of what you're going to do next with a relationship, how you're going to communicate next with the person that you're dealing with, stuff like that. You may also be sitting on some sort of idea here. This could be something in terms of business or like a career goal and an idea that you may have to get yourself further. And you may be having like this fear of taking that leap of faith and it not necessarily working out for you. So you may be sitting on it. Now, with the fifth house here as well, there may be a look at your investments. If it's a smart idea to gamble in a certain way, in terms of like, again, taking a leap of faith with a business or moving or something. There may be something to do with a child coming up during this time frame, or romance, or having fun, creativity. There may be somebody who's acting really dramatic during this time frame as well. So keep that in mind. But your current energy, we do have the Two of Cups as well as the 10th house energy. And with the Two of Cups, you may be looking at your relationship or soulmate connection you may have with another person. This person may be heavily on your mind, especially if you're not speaking to them. And you may be looking at where you guys can come together and compromise or work better together. Clarifying that, I do have the Eight of Cups. So yeah, you could be feeling like emotionally something's missing. And you could be confused as to what exactly it is or where the disconnect may be coming from. Ooh, hold on, let me get this card. I can get it. Yeah, so, and then we have your career being a focus for you, also your destiny and where you're trying to go in life. You may be also picking up more responsibility, and there may be there may be a heavy focus on success and how you can get further in your career. Now, the challenge, we have the Knight of Swords as well as the 11th house. The challenge may be that somebody's acting too impulsive. So this could be you making an impulsive decision that may, in the grand scheme of things, may not make a lot of sense. You could also have someone around you who's very in and out of your life. And this is because of the random arguments you guys may get into, like somebody randomly lashes out at the other person and you guys stop talking for like a week or so, and then you guys like just deal with each other on and off, on and off, on and off. This could be someone's temper. That's the challenge here. Again, it could be yours or this person. Also, like your sense of freedom, you may feel like you're not as free as you would like to be. Some of you, your circle of friends may be more of the problem, and whether or not they're real friends or not. Your hopes and wishes may be an issue because you may not know exactly how to bring those wishes or hopes into fruition, or you could even just be too scared or fearful to even bring them forth. And you need to be careful of letting fear kind of rule your movements. Now, the advice, we have the moon card as well as Venus. So there's a need for you to listen to your intuition. This is also not allowing yourself to be so fearful of what's to come in the future that you keep yourself in your current state by just being so scared in the first place. And then you need to have more fun. You need to put yourself out there in terms of enjoying life, having fun, allowing yourself to attract new love into your life, get dressed up, get cute, tap into self-love as well. But there's a need for you to make sure that you're at least subscribing to having more fun instead of just being all work and no play. Now, what you need to be mindful of, I have the Chariot as well as Jupiter. So this is good. This is success. You guys are headed in a really good direction in terms of forward movement and having your eye on the prize and at least knowing where you want to go and where you want to see yourself. So what you need to be mindful of is the energy of progression. You guys growing, expanding, also needing to be more positive as well in terms of the way that you think about yourself. But for the most part, this is good. This is good fortune. You being blessed by the divine. Now, the last card we have, the outcome, we have the King of Wands as well as the ninth house energy. So the outcome, there may be a fire sign of significance, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or this could just be the energy of someone around you being very like quick-tempered, or even you. There's the energy of motivation, confidence, cockiness, stuff like that. Also, there may be a hyper focus on like your spiritual values, what you believe in, possibly traveling in the near future, getting in tune with like your religion or your beliefs, things like that. Now, the last card, we have not the right time. So this is just your spirit guides letting you know, and I've been getting this card for a lot of zodiac signs for some reason today. I don't know what's going on, but if there is any sort of blockage in terms of your love life or with certain relationships around you, or just even certain things feeling like it's delayed in a sense, understand right now just may not be the time necessarily for that said thing, especially if it has anything to do with love. There may be more of a focus on other areas in your life. And just because it may not necessarily be the time for that said thing right now doesn't mean that you'll never have a chance to manifest it or have it in the future. Okay. So this is what I see. I hope that I did put things in perspective for you. If you did enjoy, definitely make sure you thumbs up the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you would like a personal session, please feel free to check out the description for my link tree. And yeah, if you also want to follow me and see my daily horoscopes on my Twitter or Instagram, again, my Instagram is Mystical Crystal Tarot, and then my Twitter is Mystical Crystal. Okay, so thank you. I will see you guys in the next one.